Hello everybody, my name is Miguel. Welcome back to Lucid9. Alright, so we're back at it with this reading. And I will say again, for those that are just tuning in and this is your first time coming across this series, first off, I recommend you start off from the beginning. And like I said, if visual novels aren't your thing, you don't have to watch the series. You can go just watch all the other videos and let's plays that I do. But if this is your thing, then congrats, you got me to narrate this story and to have trouble with the reading as well, because there's been a couple of that too. Alright, so just to recap, there's a new girl here. I happen to know my character that I'm playing, Yama, knows who she is. She's an old friend or someone bad, and I dared Yahiko to talk to her, so let's see how this goes. So starting off from here, Yahiko. Well, why, hello there. I brace myself for a slap or a headlock in response. But Misaki only tilts her head quietly to the side, regarding him with a single arched brow. Like this, like that. Can I help you? This appears to fluster Yahiko for a moment. Thankfully, he's not the school's best Casanova for nothing, which honestly really tells you something about the quality of our Casanovas. Actually, yes. Do you have a map? Because before he can even finish a sentence, Misaki's fingers whip around her phone with ease of long practice. Oh jeez. She's like not even like focusing on him trying to talk to her. She's just like hooked on her phone. In 3 seconds flat, she's pulled a campus map onto her screen and shoved it in front of his face. Well, I take back what I said. She whipped out her phone to show a campus map. Holy crap, she's quick. Here. Oh, she's smiling. I thought she was gonna do it like in a rude way. Here. Where in particular are you looking for? Wait. Oh. Are you also a transfer student? What? That certainly would make much more sense. I was just thinking, it's a little strange that a student would be asking me for directions since I just transferred here. But I should have realized you must feel the instant connection of a fellow transfer student. Where did you come? When did you come here? Wait, this is a big misunderstanding. I'm trying to... Way to be honest, Yahiko. Way to be really honest. You could have just... I'm trying to hit on you. Oh, I see. 7 out of 10. Huh? I rated your approach. You didn't even introduce yourself. You're right. How careless of me. I am the one and only Yahiko Ikari. Surely you've heard of me. I highly doubt that. You wouldn't by any chance happen to be the Yahiko Ikari from Governmaker? The president's aide? That Yahiko Ikari? Yahiko's chest practically doubles in size. Wait, what? Indeed I am. Are you by any chance a fan? The biggest. I really enjoyed the political satire, and the music is just amazing. This has to be some big joke. I'm just as shocked as you are, Yama. Either this girl is playing it off so really, like she's acting it out really good, or she really is into this dude. Maybe. I don't even know. Did you know that our patter tag is one of the top trending? And Isamu Times has listed us as a rival phenomenon. Viral for what reasons? Well, that must be a different story. Congrats. I was sure that it would become a big hit. I got mixed up on that. But of course, even the stars themselves are no match for Nikari. Or the moon. Oh yeah, guess what my next dream is? Is it to build a vacation home on the moon? Yes. A vacation home? I wonder what would happen if you jumped on a trampoline while on the moon. How high could you go? I don't know, but I'm definitely going to test it. Yahiko and Misaki are new besties apparently, which is nothing short of absolutely terrifying. Meanwhile, I'm being completely ignored. Maybe she doesn't recognize me. Hey, Mickey. She tilts her head in my direction, eyes bright. Hi. Do I know you? Well, you tried, Yama. Wait, what? She doesn't remember? Come to think of it, she hadn't spared me a single word or even a glance. She doesn't... How could she not? How could she not? It's Yama. Yama Ishimoto? He's my minion. I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Childhood friend, 4 years back? You, me, and Rui, we all hung out together? What? Total blankness. She's honestly forgot. Words start pouring out of my mouth as I frantically search for something to get a reaction out of her. We all lived in Seto. Small town, 3 hours drive away. Yes? No? I'm sorry. I don't think... We all played together. We were inseparable. We met at that festival. The one with the lanterns. Misaki's expression gradually turns from polite to more and more skeptical. Oh boy. Of all ways I imagined we'd reunite, this was definitely not at the top of the list. Do you really not remember? I'm really very sorry. This can't be it. Rui and I bawled our eyes out after she left. We hovered by the phone for hours waiting for a single call. When nothing came, we even resorted to hovering by the mailbox in the vain hopes that we'd receive some snail mail. She's saying that during that time, that 1 month, which turned into 6, which turned into 1 year, which turned into 4 years, she'd forgotten us? How could that be possible? Unless... By any chance, you haven't gotten into a tragic car accident and ended up with amnesia, have you? That's why you haven't called, not in 4 years. She backs away slowly, eyeing me like I'm an insane psychopath. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Nice choice of words, Yama, and here I am having to read them out in front of you guys. I wore a kimono. You really don't remember? She stops at that. A flash of recognition catching her eyes. Got her. I wore a goodbye kitty kimono and ran around calling you a tooth fairy. Dots. Oh, everything went silent now, and you can hear like some sort of white noise in the background. Like, well, it's hard to explain, but you guys can hear it. Dots. You did? On second thought, I really should have talked to her with no one else in the classroom. I was a kid, but you wore a kimono and called her the Tooth Fairy? Well, yeah, but... About time you admitted it, Yama. What? I'm struck speechless as the situation begins to dawn on me. You know who I am? Know you? How could I not? It's only been 4 years. Then you were faking it, of course. You sly devil, you. Why were you pretending to not notice me earlier? I knew you recognized me. Well, it's not every day you see an old friend who just decided to disappear one day. She stops at that, a flicker of irritation crossing her eyes at my cutting tone. It's not like I wanted to leave Seto, Yama. So why did you? My mother didn't leave me with much of a choice. You mean Satomi? She nods. You could have at least told us you were moving. I couldn't. I wait for an elaboration, but it never comes. That's it? You just couldn't tell us? Why not? Do you mind if we talk about it later, Yama? I'm not very comfortable discussing it in class. I open my mouth to object, but something about Misaki's expression prevents me from pursuing the issue further. She genuinely seems distraught. Wait. Yama wore a goodbye kitty kimono and called Misaki the Tooth Fairy? You still shocked by that, Yahiko? My nose is really itchy. I'm not picking my nose, by the way. I'm just scratching it. It's a big fucking difference. My nose will be all up in there. I'm just scratching it. Allergies. Allergy season we're in too. So, anywho, luckily Yahiko manages to change the subject. I decide to play along for the time being. I was a little kid, damn it. Dang it. Damn it. I hear excuses, all excuses. Ooh, you. Hush. It's not an excuse, there's a legitimate explanation. I somehow fell and got my yukata dirty, and it was at the festival, and we weren't very close to home, and Miki had an extra kimono. A goodbye kitty kimono? I think I know what I just realized it now. That's a reference to Hello Kitty. But they call it Goodbye Kitty, so it's the opposite. A Goodbye Kitty kimono? Yes. Somehow having Yahiko mock me just makes the entire thing 10 times worse. I cast a half-pleading, half-indignant glare at Misaki, who only shrugs in response. It isn't my fault you enjoy cross-dressing. Ooh. I don't. If only I had a patter at the time, I would have taken a photo. Wait, so what's this patter you keep mentioning? Judging by the reactions I'm getting, I've just committed a huge faux pas. You don't know what patter is. Where have you been living your whole life? Under a rock? Well, technically that's what my name would imply. What? Is it like the Secret Service database or something? Far more important, it's the most popular social networking website in today's society. I really question your priorities. Through Patter, you share posts with 90 characters or less. It allows you to spread important news, demonstrate your support, provide instant feedback to questions, or just blog about your day. Govermaker got big because of Patter. Oh, Twitter, Patter. I'm assuming that's what it is. As for me, I like to give updates on the progress of my day. Okay, fine, but does anybody actually care? Harsh, Yama. A sudden deathly chill pervades the room. My second major faux pas of the day, apparently. People care. Are you sure? Because the way I see it, tapping 2 buttons doesn't exactly make you... They care, damn it. Oh, there goes the damn it. Don't say nothing different till you pat yourself. Don't say nothing? Intense? Misaki? Wait, what? But the conversation grinds to a halt when Misaki's phone trails in her hand. She immediately regains her composure. Kazehaya speaking. Yes, understood. I'll be there in 5 minutes. She cuts the call and shoves her phone into her pocket, looking me square in the eye. That's... I must go. Duty calls. Duty? What kind of duty? My employer has a job for me. Job? Now? What about school? Oh, I'm sure they'll excuse this one. Let's talk again later, Yama. Oh, make sure to bring Rui, okay? Goodbye. And like a tornado stalking its next target, she blazes out of the room. I'm left completely dumbfounded, with a Yahiko who's dancing around the room like he just won his mansion on the moon. I have a fan. I have an actual fan. A real fan. I wonder how long it'll be before I can pledge her to my service as my first true minion. Yeah. Wait, how long have I been recording? I didn't even use my... Give me a sec. Oh, okay. I'm doing all right. Okay. Oop. Oh. There we go. So I skipped out on something. I wordlessly leave him in his fantasy of world domination and head to the cafeteria. It's more out of routine than actually feeling hungry. The shock of running into an old friend after 4 years might have something to do with that. Return. Yeah, it's more out of routine. Yeah, I read that. Maybe I should be angrier at Misaki, but at the time, who knows what had happened with her and her mother. She seemed pretty uncomfortable talking about it. At least she's here now. I guess that's all that matters. If Misaki wants to tell me, she will on her own time. The cafeteria is broad and beautiful, boasting polished surfaces and tidy, well-lit spaces. Modern furniture settles well on the brushed mahogany floor. Give me a second. I'm going to do something real quick. So how long have I been... So 15 and a half. I should probably minimize that like that. So 15 and a half. So I'm gonna go for another, I would say 6 minutes, so that way the video doesn't drag on for too long. Students in pristine uniforms travel to and fro, scooping food from the extensive buffet counters around the perimeter of the cafeteria and returning to their friends. I spot Rui in the back corner of the cafeteria, staring up at the skylights with a thoughtful tilt to her head. Actually, this would be a perfect time to tell her about Misaki. Rui would be thrilled to see her again. Hey, Rui. She jumps slightly at the sudden sound, and only then do I remember that I'm supposed to be apologizing for being dramatic yesterday. Except, I've never been great at apologizing, or even good, or actually even mildly passable. Say, how are you? I'm doing okay. How was class? It was okay, I guess. Oh, okay. We shuffle for a moment and I finally clear my throat. About yesterday. It's okay, Yama. I know that seeing the bus must have brought up some memories. You were just lashing out. But I shouldn't have. No, I guess not. So next time something like that happens, I reserve the right to slap you silly. And just like that, everything is right between us. What have I done to deserve a friend like this? Thanks. But buy me lunch. But? Oh, come on, it's only fair. If I go into debt, I blame you for constantly mooching off of me. Are you even going to pay for your own food? Probably not. But you can't count those grocery trips because I ended up cooking everything for you. And yourself. Labor taxes. Sneak, clever. Let's go already, I'm hungry. But just as she reaches forward and pulls my arm to her side, we hear a very familiar voice from behind us. Well, well, well. What have we here? Oh, it's Mr. Ryuda. We jerk around in synchronization and promptly come face to face with Mr. Ryuda. Rui quickly sneaks and jumps away, suddenly bashful. Oh, hi, Mr. Ryuda. Look at you two, the adorable childhood friends, finally getting together after years of unneeded drama. But I feel sick. What is this, some crappy anime? Oh, what? We're not together. I wouldn't go out with Yama in a million years. It's actually really adorable. I struggle to maintain a straight face. I know. I'm just too good for you. She snaps back into the Rui that the rest of the academy knows her as. Witty, confident, and a touch of malicious. She opens her mouth, no doubt to smite me with some comeback or another, but Mr. Ryuda breaks us up. Well, if I don't end up barfing my guts out, you guys will have the most adorable wedding in all history. And there goes Rui. How can you say something like that, Mr. Ryuda? You're a teacher. You should know better. Ah, come on. You two will look back on this day. Mark my words. With a cheerful wave, he splits to the faculty express line. Those words sound fairly ominous. I can already imagine all the embarrassing stories he liberally share with the other wedding guests. To be fair, I'm actually reading better than I did in the other episodes, so yeah. Moving on. We'd probably have so many people rolling in the aisles from laughter that Rui wouldn't even be able to walk properly. What the heck am I even thinking about? The wedding? Rui? Mr. Ryuda is being his usual self, I see. Yep. Now he's got me thinking about it. Nope, not going there. Maybe now would be a good time to switch topics. Oh right, I even have the perfect material. Hey Rui, you're not going to believe this, but I saw Mickey today. Rui's face cuts to complete blankness in the space of a millisecond. It is really shocking news. Maybe I should have eased it a bit. She ended up transferring to the school and we coincidentally wound up in the same class. Dead silence. I finally start to feel a prickle of apprehension. We can hang out together again. We can... Did you talk to her? What? Of course, it's Mickey. That's... Rui, what's wrong? Aren't you happy? Well, no, I'm not. Oh boy. There goes Everything went quiet and there's that dramatic music again. Come on, musical band playing the music, or pianist. Calm down with that shit. As far as I'm concerned, she has nothing to do with either of us anymore. Don't you remember? Oh, that's me. We were kids who held a stupid grudge for something beyond her control. Come on, we're older than that now. Oh, are we? She didn't really apologize, did she? Well, I pause for a moment. Ryui's expression immediately darkens. I see that she didn't, and I know why. Because she wasn't there to see you fall apart. I don't think you remember, Yama, but you were in a really, really bad place after she left. Even to the point where, I mean, you know. But that wasn't because of Misaki. I mean, yeah, but she triggered the whole thing. It's just, when I think about it, I get mad at her. Really mad. So it's probably best for both her and me if she stays away. So, you're not gonna be friends again. The thought is so baffling that I can't help but stutter. In my mind, we'd always been a package deal. Me, Rui, Misaki. It was either all or nothing. I mean, you're your own person, so you should hang out with whoever you want. But I can't be buddy-buddy with Misaki until she realizes what she's done. I never thought Rui, of all people, would be irrational. How bad had I been exactly? I'd never seen Rui so upset, at least not in a really long time. Sorry to be a downer. Why don't we just grab some lunch? How about you go on ahead? I need to talk to Mr. Ryuda. Okay. Surprisingly, she doesn't ask me any more questions. She heads to the lunch line without a word. Maybe she also feels rotten inside, like something had been lost forever. I shake these thoughts and immediately locate Mr. Ryuda, who's just popped out of the faculty line and, conveniently enough, is heading in my direction. He watches our separation with an eyebrow raised to his hairline. Oh, are the newlyweds already running into trouble? No! But I still need to talk to you. This actually would be a perfect time to save. I have to use the second page now. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it off here and I'm gonna pick it up right away in another video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up. It'll help me out a lot. I would greatly appreciate it. Share this video with friends. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Ever boss fight? I thought it was gonna save it for the next. Oh god, run, clear, run.